Hi, I'm Michelle Burbick. I am the Associate Editor at Jitter, and I am the Program Coordinator for Enterprise Connect. And we're here at Enterprise Connect. I am with Jens Meggers. Your title is Senior VP and GM of Cloud Collaboration Technology Group. Hope I didn't screw that up.
That's perfect.
At Cisco. He delivered the Cisco keynote this morning, and it was amazing. How are you doing today?
Very good. Thanks for having me here. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's good to have you. How was the keynote?
It was great. I got good feedback. I think it went really well. Technology was flawless, which is obviously pretty cool. So we're happy right now.
I know you did a lot of demos, and they all went off without a hitch. So that must be a nice...
Very good. It worked, by the way, at the rehearsals too. So we had a good track record. So no problem.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions. So I know Spark is kind of like your baby, your project at Cisco. And when you first announced Spark, was that about 2 years ago? It started as just a messaging system, and then it kind of, you added bits and pieces, and it has now evolved. When we saw some new stuff today on the keynote stage, and it's evolved to this platform. So I was hoping you could take people through Spark's progression, its evolution, and where it was and now where it was and where it is now.
Yeah. So thanks. That has been an interesting journey. We didn't really start Spark as a messaging app, by the way. That just looked like that.
Oh.
We had actually video calling from day one included. So it was always a messaging and a more like a collaboration app. We had message and video, and we had the SX10, our video integration, actually also right away on day one. The reason why it looked a little bit more like a messaging app right from the beginning was because we really see that persistent messaging is kind of like the baseline of enterprise collaboration. And we knew that basically we saw it in the consumer area, like growing and becoming very, very important. And we knew that this is coming to the enterprise. So we wrapped all of our collaboration experiences basically around the messaging workload, if you want to see it that way. So at the beginning, it looked more like a messaging app. As we then added more meetings and calling features, now people go like, okay, it is not a messaging app anymore. But it wasn't really never just only a messaging app.
Okay. Well, and you added some new, so you had some new Spark-related announcements today. Do you want to fill people in, let people know what you announced and demoed on stage today?
Yeah, we had some great stuff. We announced today Spark RoomKit and Spark RoomKit Plus, which is a native video system for Spark. Also works on-prem, but it has some really great things taken from the cloud. And it's really, honestly, the best video system we ever designed and ever shipped. It's incredible. Full digital lenses, fully cloud managed, has a NVIDIA Tegra X1 chip in there, has a lot of computer vision, and it has a built-in virtual digital assistant.
Cool.
Second announcement we did, we announced Spark Care, our new customer care solution. It sits on a Spark platform, very, very cool. And then we announced a new release, the second generation of our on-prem hybrid media nodes. We're doing a lot of hybrid with Spark because we know our customers have a lot of need for hybrid technologies, especially when it comes down to video. Hybrid technologies are important for video because you want to get video streams as close as possible on your corporate network.
Right, okay.
And then the third announcement is, actually the fourth announcement I believe we're on, is we actually announced today Spark in VR. So we have demonstrated Spark in virtual reality, and it is really, really awesome. It's really fun, and the people have tried it so far. They really love it.
Yep, and you demoed that on stage today, and I was watching, and I thought it was really cool. And I know I heard a lot of oohs and ahs in the audience, so I'm pretty sure other people will agree with me. But so let's talk a little bit about the VR. I know it's really cool, and we know that there are enterprise applications for it. Obviously, people need to collaborate. But how do you see it really? How do you see VR, specifically Cisco Spark, what you've created, really taking off in the enterprise? Is there a market for it?
I think there might be a market for it, and we have to figure out. The whole VR technology is in a very, very early stage.
Yes.
I mean, like most systems were really only shipped last year in December. I mean, you could get them, like, I think, earlier in the year, but later on, like the hand controllers and all of this only came out November, December. That's when it got mainstream. And I think they shipped about 25 million VR systems, all in the gaming area for consumer usage in December. So It's in the early stage, so you can have the hardware now, but now since they're rushed out of the market, everybody can play around with this. It's very, very interesting what you can do in the enterprise area with it. And we basically looked at it, we played around, we said, wow, you can have meetings in virtual reality. You don't need crazy meeting rooms anymore, just everybody puts a headset on, ready to go on a meeting.
Yeah.
So we found that is probably, in our area, the most interesting use case.
Right, well, because you announced the Spark board back in January, and then in your demo today with the VR, you showed everybody that you actually put like a virtual Spark board in a virtual room, and it communicated with a real Spark board out in the physical world in real life. So I could see it being something that that could actually apply to many businesses, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Absolutely, we have to see. We have to try it out. Our goal is really to make this available to our customers and partners as soon as we can, so they can just play around with that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff we can add to it. Obviously, it sits on the Spark platform, has very powerful functionality. We actually have also a video technology that you can have in a virtual room, files, sharing, and then the whiteboarding. There is way more we can do. So we want to play around. We actually want to work out with our customers and find use cases while we're extending the system and the platform.
Cool. So there's that part of Spark that we know to watch out for to see where it goes next. But what else? What's next for Spark in general?
We're working on a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, we're a loaded innovation pipeline. There were a lot of products that we actually wanted to launch this week, and it didn't make the cut. So watch out what we have this summer. It's going to be super, super exciting.
So we should look out for news this summer.
It's going to be incredible.
All
We
right.
have a lot of great ideas to create even better experience than what we showed today, and I think we'll blow everyone away.
Awesome. I mean, that's one of the things you said in your keynote. You focus on the experience. You said start with the experience and work your way back to the technology. So is the experience really core to what Cisco's strategy is with Spark and how it develops new products and new applications?
It's absolutely, we have an experience-centric process. We look at the experience first, and we don't create technology just because it's cool. If we use technology, we use it to solve experience problems and basically create more productivity for our customers. That's what they're asking for, and that's what the whole digitalization is all about, right? It's a very, very hot area right now. Customers love that.
Awesome. So if there are people out there watching and they want to learn more about Spark, about things you've announced today, where can they go to find out information?
Very, very easy. Just go to ciscospark.com. Ciscospark.com.
That is easy.
Yes, it is the destination. We have a lot of information on there. You can download Spark. You can try it out. There's a free version obviously available. We have the information of all of our hardware and so on, all on the website.
Awesome. And how about the show floor here for people here?
For the people here, go to our booth. First thing you want to do is go put that VR headset on and try it out yourself. Okay, walk up to the wall, touch the files, share them with the other people in the room, and then do some virtual whiteboarding. I think it's going to be fun.
It will, and it's on my list of things to do, so I will head down there myself later today.
All right, let's do that.
All right, sounds great. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I really appreciate your time. Your keynote was amazing. I'm looking forward to hearing more from Cisco to come.
You're welcome, Michelle. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right, that went pretty well. Thanks for doing this.